Welcome to Game Addicted. I am Fritz, and what you are about to view is me playing the Japanese Tier 5 premium battleship ARP Kirishima. And before we get into some of the action here, I can share some of the history about the ship. Kirishima is one of the 4 Kongō class ships that was designed by the British naval engineer George Thurston. Kongō was actually built in Britain and was designated as a battle cruiser in 1911. Kirishima was laid down in 1912 at Mitsubishi shipyards at Nagasaki and formally commissioned in 1915. On the same day as her sister ship Haruna. During World War I, they had patrol duty in the Chinese coast and helped also rescue efforts during the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923. 1927, they started reconstructing the battleships, battle cruisers over to battleships, and creating a bigger superstructure and also a bigger engine plant. And even also launch pads for the float planes. As you can see, she has a float plane, spotter plane behind, between the guns. Me personally, I would have had a second set of guns there, but yeah, that's just how I would have had it. In later years, 1935 and such, they were classified as fast battleships. Due to the speed of these Kongō class. They are tremendously fast battleships. They have a top speed of over 30 knots, all of them, and they have armor and firepower to fight even higher tiers. I believe that the Kongō class should have been a tier 6 ship because she can easily pound any tier 6 ships and even some tier 7 ships without any bigger problems. So I think it's wrong tiered. I think Kongō and the tier higher ship has been wrongly placed. They should have been swapped over. Kongō was sunk, or Kirishima was sunk pretty early in the Second World War. She was sunk by South Dakota and Washington during the Iron Bottom Sound battle in 1942. So she didn't have that long of history, you might say. But even for an old ship as a battle cruiser and battleships, she is very fast and very strong. So yeah, it's a good battleship. You will see here that with these we will make some good kills in this battle, and also some good hits on some of these enemy ships. The biggest problem, as yourself is fast, is to pre-aim the enemy at the right distance. You can see that the Omaha uses the repair kit due to engine failure. Let's see if we get some good hits on the Phoenix here. Possibly. Ah, that was a good hit. Should have been a good hit. With 1000k damage on each shell, you can, and possibility of more, the Kongō is quite a fun ship. The Kongō class, I think they're really fun to play with. Not because they're premium, but because they can do tremendous amount of damage. And I have gone toe to toe with 2-3 battleships at a time without any bigger problems with this ship. So there we go. Critical hit, Citadel, and ship destroyed. First kill. And yeah, 4th hit, I think it is. 3rd or 4th hit. Not bad. Should have actually waited here and taken out the Omaha, but here you see the Miyogi and the other opposition battleship. They're trying to get away. The the Wyoming and the Miyagi should have gone over to the north side of the map, but due to the destroyer sending out torpedoes there, they were denied that opportunity. That was actually well played by that player. So let's see here. Miyagi is actually perhaps the battleship I fear the most on the opposite side, due to the fact that I actually had it myself and know what that ship is capable of. And it does have a good set of guns. I could have just swiveled a bit further away with Kongō here, or with Kirishima, to, you know, use the range and just stay out of their gun range, but what's the point of that? The closer we get, the better accuracy we also get on the guns that we use, so yeah, that's why I'm choosing to angle my hull and see if we can get some critical hits on the primary ship first, the Miyagi. 5 hits there, not bad, good. And you see the Miyagi is running flank speed because it's outrunning the Wyoming. And even though they're hitting me, they're not doing any damage on the hull of my ships, so I must have been a bit lucky with the angle right there. There we go, first hit, the first impact. Don't know why the first shell overshot there when I was aiming lower than the second round. Must be something strange with the guns of the ship at times, it seems. I use my repair kit or my ship health regeneration kit, and due to the fact that I do like to have as much armor as possible or health as possible for as long as time as possible. So, here we go. I should have gotten that kill. Yeah, we can't have everything. Okay, let's take care of this Wyoming. And already here he is doing something faithful. He's just driving forward, he's not trying to engage me or angle his ship. So right now I have a perfect broadside on his ship. There you see, 6 hits and a tremendous amount of damage. HP is gone on his ship. He's also got a couple of good hits on me, but as you see, he's not turning to get his guns situated. So out of all of those 6 gun turrets, only 2 guns can actually fire on me. And that gives me a perfect opportunity for a rear end shot on his ship with all my 4 guns and almost perfect line. So he's gone, sunk down to the iron bottom sea. Now the next one, I'm not sure why I missed so much on him, but that Happy Greybush, he is tremendously lucky with his Kongō. And he's actually trying to do the right thing. He should have just done it a lot earlier than he did. Go straight for the enemy's throat and, you know, try to get as deep as possible, to do as much damage as possible. That is one of the reasons why I often go on the offensive with the Kongō class, because it's a fast battleship, and the more enemies will fire on you, the less chance there is for the enemies to sink the other ships in your team, and they can help out with dishing out damage from the background. I only wish that our friendly cruisers were a bit more aggressive. You saw one of the cruisers that I reported earlier in the game. He just went his own way and got sunk quite fast as soon as he entered the north side of the map. So that was... and I think that should have been more hits. Not sure why it wasn't though. Lining up for that, he's dead. Good work. Now the Wyoming on our side, Ryabane and Happy Greybush in the Kongō will have a firefight. I will try to lend as much help as I can to the Wyoming, just because I know what the Kongō is capable of. The enemies have 2 other battleships here, but I'm right now just trying to focus on the Kongō so we can get that out of the way. And that enemy destroyer is something I should have focused on, because he has already 3, or he will have 3 kills at the end of the game. You see, he has already tried to take me out with torpedoes, so... Let's see here, we're trying to get some good hits. As he's in low health now, I'm now starting to focus on the other battleships. Again, just 1 hit. Didn't do any damage either. That's very strange. Yeah, this will now be the last salvo that I will fire on the Kongō, I think. Let's see. You see the Kuma is trying to take out the destroyer, but he's firing way off. So I don't think he has that much experience on moving ships, which is kind of sad. Here we have New York, and since I know how low health he has, I will fire 1 set of guns at a time, just to not use, you know, all the gun turrets. I'm firing 2 guns now to see what will take him out. Destroyer is firing high explosive, which he should be doing, because that's the worst enemy of a battleship. That's the fire. And there we go, enemy Kongō down. Now it's just the New York and the destroyer. Fires are the deadliest enemies of battleships, and even with the Cleveland you can take out a tier 9 battleship quite fast with just putting it on fire. You have 4 fire spots on the ship. 2 at the front and 2 at the rear, or 2 center, left and right of the center mast, if you can, or front and back of the center mast. So, and yeah, as you can see, the enemy is focusing entirely on the New York. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do, but and the New York is firing high explosives, it seems. But as long as he's focusing on him, I can focus on him. I thought that looked like more than just 3 hits, but it might be that some of the shells were bouncing off the armor. American ships is known to being quite bulky and more of a kind of a brawler type of ship than artillery distance ships. That's also why many of the American battleships have such low fire range on their guns. So let's see here. That's a good set of hits. So 5 impact shells of 8 guns. Not bad, not bad. I feel like the Kongō class is much more accurate compared to the tier 6 battleships of the Japanese army, which is the Fuso, I think. Even though the Fuso has a turret, 1 turret more, I feel like they could, as I said earlier, that they have been swapped by some mistake, that the Fuso should have been the tier 5 and the Kongō tier 6. There we go. He is about to die. We're focusing. Yeah, there we go. Also, ship I should have gotten killed for. And turn at the right time. Just really annoying, that little destroyer. So we're switching over to high explosive shells. Got 2 good hits on the rear of the destroyer. Never seen that much damage done by high explosive shells before, actually. So that was kind of new to me. It might be that there is a weak spot for armor piercing shells at the back of that destroyer. And yeah, I'm just waiting here for the high explosive shells to load up. He knows he has to, but he's trying just to take me down as much as possible. You can also see on the score, 970. And here we have the death blow. He's down. That was one fun round. Let's see. 4 ships down. And 230,000 credits, 92,000 damage. Didn't get top score. Omaha did that. He probably had a couple of torpedoes. Top killer though, 4 ships down. Even as just as much as almost as the top destroyer, Lilakush. He did really good, it seems. So yeah, not bad. I'm happy about this. Couldn't have asked for more. So yeah, we spent 21,000 and we earned 209,000 credits on this one. I'm very happy about this match. Very happy. So let's do like that, and we also do